Welcome to Life with No Limits. What if I told you that the biggest lie most of us carry around isn't about the world outside, it's about ourselves? That whisper that says, you're not good enough, you don't measure up, you're broken somehow. What if that voice is lying? Imagine spending your whole life like a fish searching for water only to realize you've been swimming in it the entire time. Today we're discussing self-esteem and acceptance, topics that impact every aspect of life. Work, relationships, even the way you look at yourself in the mirror. These things shape our choices, our dreams, and the way we show up in the world. By the end of this conversation, you'll have not only a new way of seeing yourself, you'll also walk away with practical steps you can try right now, because cultivating self-esteem isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering the truth of who you already are. So let's take a deep breath together, and let's start peeling back the layers of that old story, the one that says you're not enough. There's a dangerous little trick our brain plays on us. It grabs onto the belief, I'm broken, and then it goes hunting for proof. Spill your coffee? Proof you're clumsy. Forgot to text someone back? Proof you're careless. Meanwhile, the hundreds of things you did do well today, the smile you gave the cashier, the fact you got out of bed and faced the day, they vanish into the background. It's called confirmation bias, and once your mind locks onto that not enough narrative, it twists every experience into evidence against you. Picture it like this. Your brain is a courtroom, but the judge only admits evidence from the prosecution. Every mistake gets spotlighted. Every success gets thrown out. The verdict is always the same, guilty of not being enough. But here's the truth. That courtroom is built on false premises. Being sad, anxious, or struggling doesn't mean you're broken. It just means you're human. Now, where does this story come from? Not just inside our heads. From the moment we're born, the world starts whispering, or sometimes shouting, that we're lacking. Not thin enough, not wealthy enough, not successful enough. Think of advertising. It doesn't just sell products, it sells inadequacy. A shiny lotion isn't marketed as lotion. It's the missing piece between you and being lovable. Studies even show that 91% of women report dissatisfaction with their bodies. 91%. That's not an accident. That's an industry built on making us feel perpetually less than. And when you're surrounded by those messages, it's easy to start believing them. It's easy to start thinking that your worth lies in how much you earn, how you look in photos, or how others respond to you. But what if worth doesn't come from outside at all? Here's something uncomfortable. That inner critic we all have, the voice that mocks and berates, can actually feel addictive. When we beat ourselves up, the brain sometimes releases a small burst of chemicals that mimic relief. It's twisted, like scratching an itch that only makes the rash worse. It's why perfectionists often spiral. They believe that if they perform flawlessly, they'll finally feel okay. But perfection is a mirage. The chase only fuels anxiety, stress, and even health problems. The cycle is cruel. We punish ourselves to feel better, but the punishment only deepens the wound. Here's the hopeful part. Your brain is not fixed. Thanks to neuroplasticity, it's more like a garden. Every thought plants a seed. Keep watering thoughts like, I'm not enough, and weeds take over. But consciously plant thoughts like, I am worthy, and over time, those flowers spread, crowding out the weeds. Think of affirmations as gardening tools. Not magic spells, but seeds. When you breathe deeply and say, I am whole, I lack nothing, you're literally building stronger neural pathways for self-worth. Research even shows affirmations can activate the brain's reward centers, making positive thoughts easier to believe over time. It's not instant. It's cultivation. But over weeks, months, years, that garden transforms. Here's a practical shift. Stop treating negative emotions as verdicts. Instead, treat them as weather. Storms don't mean the sky is broken, they're just passing systems. When a thought like nobody likes me creeps in, pause. Ask, is that literally true? Did a friend text you today? Did the barista smile when you ordered? These tiny truths chip away at the exaggerated storm clouds. Becoming your own inner detective transforms judgment into curiosity. And curiosity creates space for compassion. A question people ask, if I believe I'm enough, won't I stop growing? Think of an oak tree. Does it agonize? Am I tall enough today? No. It simply grows, because growth is its nature. Or think of a river carving its way to the sea. It doesn't force itself along, it flows. Self-worth works the same way. When you know you're enough, growth becomes natural and joyful. You grow not to prove, but to express. Ironically, this often makes people more creative, more successful, more connected, not less. Changing self-talk isn't a one-time fix. It's like training a muscle. Start by listening. Notice how harshly you speak to yourself. Ask, would I say this to a friend? If not, don't say it to yourself. Then reframe. I can't do this becomes I haven't figured it out yet. Give your critic a silly name, Negative Nancy, Gremlin George, so it loses power. Journal to get thoughts out of your head and onto paper. And celebrate the small wins. Every little act of kindness to yourself strengthens the muscle. Self-esteem also grows through action. When you nourish your body with rest, movement, and care, you're sending yourself the message, I matter. Even small things, taking a brisk walk, eating a nourishing meal, standing tall with your shoulders back, create ripples in how you see yourself. Science shows posture alone can boost confidence. Cold showers, lifting weights, even making your bed, each becomes a micro-story of, I can do hard things. The people you surround yourself with shape how you see yourself. Supportive people are mirrors that reflect your worth to you. Toxic relationships, meanwhile, amplify the old tapes of inadequacy. This doesn't mean cutting everyone off, but it does mean being mindful of your actions. Who leaves you energized? Who leaves you drained? Choose the energy you allow near your inner world. And remember, everyone is flawed. Everyone's struggling behind the curtain. Realizing this frees you from comparison and helps you embrace your own imperfect humanity. At the heart of it all is acceptance. Your worth doesn't vanish when you fail. A wave crashing into rocks doesn't stop being water. Neither do you stop being enough when life gets messy. Your flaws are like the tiny inclusions in a diamond. They're part of what makes you unique, what gives you character. Forgive yourself. Set boundaries. Remember, your worth is not up for debate. So here's what we've uncovered. The not enough story is a lie, inside and out. Your brain is a garden. What you water grows. Growth from enoughness is natural, effortless, like rivers and oak trees. And the ripple effect of self-acceptance doesn't stop with you. It changes your relationships, your community, even the world. Today, try one small practice. The next time you catch a self-critical thought, pause and acknowledge it. Ask, would I say this to someone I love? If not, replace it with kindness. That single act is like planting one new seed. And remember, your very existence is proof you are already enough. You don't need to earn it. You don't need to prove it. Thank you for joining us on Life with No Limits. If you enjoyed that video, be sure to smash the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, keep building that extraordinary future.